Let me ask you a question. What would be possible for you if you could stop doing all of those manual tasks and your business ran on autopilot? In this interview series, I talked to some pretty amazing women about how they run and automate their businesses. So if putting your business on autopilot is of interest to you, then stick around and let's get into it. Hey everyone, and welcome. I'm Jacqui Money and I help overwhelmed introverted solopreneurs scale their businesses with custom tailored back-end systems so they don't have to hire a team or work more hours just to make more money. And today I'm joined by the lovely Kate Williams, who has a PhD in English language literature from the University of Tulsa and has been writing web content for over a decade. She founded People First Content in 2018 as a fractional content team that helps small businesses develop and implement a content strategy. She loves working with business owners and company leaders to develop content strategies that will create a lasting impact without paying for the high overhead of an in-house team. Welcome, Kate.
Hey, Jacqui. Nice to be here. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. And so tell me a little bit about your business and your business history and your story. I know you work with your husband.
Only a little bit. He works full time. He's kind of come on as a temporary salesperson while we figure out an outbound sales strategy. So he's invested only in as much as he has time to do it. Otherwise, I have a couple of employees. So I started off on my own, as I think many business owners do. And it kind of evolved from just strictly freelance writing into a business model. So as a writer, I started freelancing back when I was in grad school to make some extra money. And then I realized I really like writing that style, like more of a blogging style, a little more conversational than academic writing. And so I pursued that after I graduated with my PhD, worked at a company for a few years, and then decided, hey, I bet I could do this for other businesses. And as far as the fractional content team, a lot of companies are downsizing and they're trying to figure out what to do. So a lot of them are hiring freelance writers, but that comes with its own risks. They can be flighty. A lot of times freelance writers love what they do because it's so flexible. They can just drop projects at the whim, or they get another full-time job. So we come in and are a more stable, like part of the team. So that's really what I love doing, helping companies figure out what to do with their content and then having all the resources behind it to do it for them.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love that. And I think the blog writing content piece is such a critical piece for your business.
Oh, absolutely.
In terms of getting visible, getting known, the whole SEO bit, getting visible in Google. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. It's huge for SEO, for ranking on Google. And the great thing about blogs is you can repurpose them. So you can use them in emails. You can turn lots of blog posts into a book that you can sell. You could do it for courses. So that's part of what we love with the strategy, is helping business owners figure out how to create a piece of content that can be used in many different ways.
Oh, wow. I actually love that. I love the fact that you can kind of repurpose things, because then you are actually almost creating more time for yourself.
Yes. Exactly. So going back to automation, all of that, it's like, do one thing and then distribute it in all these different ways to different audience.
All the places. And so that leads me perfectly into my next question. So what was the first thing that you actually remember automating in your business, and why? Why did you
social media was the very first thing that was like right away, because who has the time to sit and actually manually post things on social media every single day? So nobody. If you don't automate it, it doesn't get done. And so that was number one. And then we figured out, I played around with a lot of different softwares before landing on Buffer. That's the one that we prefer. We work with other ones with other companies.
I've heard of Buffer.
As far as automating it, you can just put it in a calendar, set it and forget it. So, sit down one day a week or one day a month or whenever you have time and get them all scheduled. So that was number one for sure.
And do you offer that as part of your service for clients, the scheduling?
Yep.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
And so some of them they already have their own, Hootsuite or Sprout Social, and that's fine. But we also have some that we add just to our buffer account, and so manage it that way.
That's brilliant. I love it. I love it. I love automation.
It frees us up too. It frees us up. For them, they like it because they can. By the time we get rolling, usually they stop looking at it. But at first, it's nice for them to see the full calendar, make sure that we're on brand, on message, instead of looking at it one at a time.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love it. I love it. And so tell me, are you the automation piece, did you hire somebody to help you with that, or did you learn how to do it yourself? How does that work?
I did that myself. So I started, I did social media for a nonprofit before I started my own company. And so that is kind of where I played around and learned how to do all of that. So now I have since hired somebody, one of my teammates, Nathan, he does all of our social media, and he runs social for our clients. He's a nice young Gen Zer who is much better at social media language than I am.
Yes, absolutely.
Really good at making graphics and all of that. So
I get that. And so my last question to you, what are your current 3 favorite automations that you're currently running in your business, and why?
One is the Calendly / Google integration. So people can just go on our website and schedule a call. And I love that. Just like waking up and it's like, oh, I've got a calendar scheduled. I know what to expect. I think it saves everybody time instead of doing the back and forth. When are you free? Well, when are you free? So that's number one.
Yes, I know. Yeah, I know exactly what you are talking about.
Here's a link. And then one of my other teammate, Xandra, she's been doing a lot of stuff with Zapier integrations. And so one of them she set up with Trello. So I don't exactly know how it all works, but all I know is I just have to put something in a spreadsheet and it shows up on the Trello board. And so I really like that. That simplifies things for me.
It's so fun. It's so fun when things kind of happen automatically.
Yes, exactly. It's that's cool. I just we use it for our blogging calendar, so input something and then it shows up on Trello. And then the last would be emails. So we have a newsletter. People who, if they sign up, get that automatic welcome email, and then if they sign up for a lead magnet, they automatically get that sent to them. And of course, it goes into our constant contact, and then it gets segmented from there. So those are
email is I think a vital part of doing business in the digital space.
Yes.
So I would 100% agree with you on that. Well, Kate, thank you so much for being here. I really enjoyed this interview, and we're going to put everything out on the socials and all your contacts and everything. So thank you so much for being here and giving up your time.
Yeah, appreciate it. It was fun. Thanks.
Let me know in the comments below if you had a magic wand and could automate the part of your business where you are spending the most time, what would that be? If you want to check out more videos like this, where I talk about how to put your business on autopilot so that you're not working more hours or hiring a huge team, be sure to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next video.